meanwhile, me when someone is having fun with me in Czech, like yes, добре, добре, like I'm just in my thoughts. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Diana Lismos and this is my first video for YouTube. I'm Ukrainian and I moved to Czech Republic 1 year ago. So this is what I want to talk about today, about my experience as a refugee, you can say, or as I prefer, just traveler and immigrant. In this video, I want to talk about the funny situation that happened to me with the Czech language. So today, just funny moments, nothing more, no stress. But I want to say that when you're talking about these videos later for the video or for someone, it's just funny. But when you are in these situations, you're stressed, it's not funny, and you feel like you just want to die in this moment there, and no one will remember you in their lives. So the first situation that happened, I just want to, I will tell the situation that happened just a few days ago, because I remember it the best. I was just going by bus. I was going from one part of the city. I'm living around the Prague. It's in the small city in Prague region, and I was just going by a bus and I came, and Czech Republic here, I don't know from which country you were watching me. Here you need to go to the driver. If it's in the small city in Prague, you just like have the tickets. But here you go to the driver and you say them the station that you want to go, or just give the money, like that's understandable. So I wanted to go to the station that's called school, школа. And I went to the driver and I said, like, школа, кредо, просим, just all this stuff, just like gave him the money, and he says that школа є завržena, like the school is closed. As I understood, he wanted to say me that, like, that he will not go there, that this bus station is closed. And I said, так попросим трида миру. And I called another station that is really close to this one that was before the station, and just give him money. And he already gave me the change, and I'm already starting to go. And then I hear that he's saying something like, I don't remember perfectly in Czech how he said it, but he said something like, no, I will stop, школа завržena. But I didn't get it in this moment. Like, this is how your brain works when you hear the language that is not your first language that you're learning, especially for such not long time. And so I didn't catch it, and I just said, dobrze, like, okay, but meaning that, okay, close, just never mind, and I was just already going to my seat. And only when I said, I just realized that he meant that just school is closed, that you cannot go there, and it was like Sunday, so he was just like having fun with me. And just like, meanwhile, me when someone is having fun with me in Czech, like yes, добре, like I'm just in my thoughts, like I don't think about joking. That's still kind of difficult for me to catch this stuff. This is the first story. Like, actually there is nothing like to be ashamed about, but like, this is just my ordinary life. Like, every day you just face these problems. I think that the people who are like living in a country with another language, they can understand me. So like, anyway, you're stressed, but at least you have the funny stories to tell to your family, to your friends, or just to camera. So the next story, I want to tell something that it's I wouldn't say that it's funny, it's more the kind of sad, but I just want to say that there are different Czech people as the people in every country, of course, it's like obvious. and some of them, they're trying to joke with you, and you will not just understand them because you're not so good in the language. But some of the people, they will just put you down, and you will just feel embarrassed, you will just feel stupid that you don't know this language, and that it means that you're like stupid, that it's your fault that you had to know this language. So it happened to me half a year ago, so it was in the summer. So like my Czech was even worse, as if now I can understand, I can go to the people in the shop to ask them something, and not to shake like this in this moment. But this time I think that I was fighting with a kind of depression. I think that we need something like word for this, like immigrator depression, because so many people, as I know, go through this time in your life, in your immigration life, when you just feel exhausted, you just want to move back, you don't know the language, and you feel like all your life is just pushing on you, pushing, and that's like that you would just, it would be better for you to go back. But sometimes you don't even have the option to give up. You have no place to give up. Like, you cannot give up. This is kind of my situation, but this is the topics for another videos. So so long pre-story. So I was in the restaurant with my mom. It was like kind of some cafe, like not just something fancy restaurant, just a place for eating meat and beer, just ordinary Czech place. And we came here, we already made the order, and we were just sitting, and another waiter came to us. So we already made the order, but in the, I don't know, like 5 minutes ago, and then another waiter, he just came to us, and he asked something that we didn't understand. And like when you hear someone speaking the language that you don't know, that you're learning yet, for you it sounds like blah, 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 blah. And you're just like, huh? Promiňte, in my situation, because it's like, excuse me, in Czech, like, and this person again, blah, 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 blah. They like, again, promiňte. So it was like 2 times like this. He said something, we asked, like, promiňte, nerozumím, like, I'm sorry, we didn't get it. He said again, like, excuse me, I didn't catch it. And we were like watching it with mom, each other, just like trying to understand, I saw the mother like this, because you're trying to think so hard. And after this, 2 asking him, he said, I taky vás nerozumím, and just turning and go. And this means, and I also don't understand you. And he just went. And we were like with mother, like, what the fuck? What had just happened? And we were just looking at each other, and it was so uncomfortable situation, because we were like, we were trying so hard. We were asking like 3 times, and it was rude. It was rude, like, as hell. And I think that the people like this should be like, I don't know, just kicked out of their job. I'm sorry, excuse me for this opinion. I know that some of the Czech, they hate Ukrainians because like we are taking their jobs. Like, I'm just like, I would like to take his job like literally, and just like take it out of him and just give it to another, like some nice person. Doesn't matter like which nationality he is, because by my opinion, especially when you're in the Prague region, there is a lot of the foreigners, a lot of the people who doesn't know the Czech, and a lot of Czech people know English like really, really a lot. It's a little bit different from Ukraine. So like, I don't know, what's the problem just to speak English to me? After this, of course, like I was so pissed off, and this is like these situations that make your immigration depression like harder, because you're like, oh my god, I cannot even go to a restaurant, I cannot even order the food for myself, and the people are pissed off about me, probably I'm stupid. But of course, when you speak with someone, when you process this situation that just happened, you understand that no, I'm not stupid. That's like, I just don't know the language that I heard probably like for the first time in my life 1 year ago. It's okay, I'm learning, and this is his fault. If you're watching, this is your fault. I'm not sure that you knew English, but so yes, this is the first situation, the second situation, and yeah, then we figured out what he was asking. He was asking if we want to order something. If I'm right, it's like хотели бы си so that. Oh my god. He was asking if we want to order something, and this is also that the reason why we were so lost. This is why I told that we already made the order, because of course if we just came to restaurant, it's so obvious that the waiter who came to us and say something, it's obvious that he's asking about our order, but we already made the order to another waiter. So in this situation, he just come, he just ask, and he just looking at us, and blah, blah, blah. This is how it looked in our brain. When I was talking here with one Czech woman, he doesn't know any languages, only Czech, so I'm speaking with her in Czech, and she said that all Ukrainians are so cute, because she's working with Ukrainians at work. Who didn't know, there's a lot of Ukrainians now, especially in Czech Republic. There's like few countries that just like full of Ukrainians. Now it's Poland, Czech Republic, and Germany, and so there faced Ukrainians a lot, and of course different of them. So some of them hate them, but I don't want to talk about this right now. So she said that Ukrainians are so cute because they're always smiling, and with my family, because like my family is here in Czech Republic also, so we are going through all these difficulties together, so it's like more easy, more funny. And we were talking about this, and we said that of course we are smiling, like we have nothing left. Like really, when you don't understand someone, when you don't speak this language, at least you're trying to show that you're like ready to communicate, that you are not just closed people, that you are not just sitting like this and meanwhile just understand nothing, that you're just smiling and and just yo. It's like in Czech, yes. So like what else we have left? It only smile and say yes. So the third situation that happened in my life here in Czech Republic, and as I understood, I don't know why I choose to tell the stories from the stories that happened to me in the closer future to from the beginning to my immigration here. So the third story was also about restaurant. I don't know like why, because it's the place where you communicate a lot with the people, especially when you don't want to communicate, when you're still learning language. So for example, it can be when you're going to eat somewhere. So the situation was like, we had a dinner, and after this the waiter came, and I wanted to say that the food was just perfect, that it was really good. And this time I gave her the bill with the tip, and this time she's opening, she sees like the money with the tip. I'm telling her this time that like you can keep everything, there is the tip included, like by some easy ways, of course. And after this I'm gonna say like that it's tasty, and you can say добрый, like dobre maso, to было dobre maso, like it was the good meat, tasty. And I just knew this word dobre, dobry, and I didn't even like use it with the some. In other words, I just wanted to say that dobre, dobre, dobry. I don't even remember what I wanted to say, but just with this word. And I'm saying hodně because I just forgot the word. And hodně, that's like a lot. That's hodně, a lot, this translation. So the situation was that I'm giving her the bill, there's the tip, she opened and I'm telling her a lot. So it was like that I'm telling her, I left in your 50 crowns, a lot. Oh my god, I don't know, it's just awful, especially when you know what I wanted to say, that I wanted to say that it's tasty. And I said that I'm giving her a lot of tip. 50 crowns. And the fourth situation that happened to me, that was the first one I remember, because I want to mention that of course in this video I don't tell all the funny stories that happened to me connected with the language, because just I didn't remember them at once, and I'm kind of just like telling this from the heart. I don't have like the special scenario what I will tell. The fourth story was when I was in Ministerstvo vnitra České republiky, like the Ministry of, I don't know, to be honest, how to translate it in English. I will write here in English, like what does it mean. There's the place where you get the visa, the place where I spent almost the year of my life. Like I really felt like, I don't know, just a homeless child that is living there. So the situation was that when I came for the first time and finally I get to the ministry, not just to Cizinska Police police station for foreigners. And so yes, this was the first time when I really get to the ministry. That's difficult to understand, difficult to explain, but when you come to this big building, the first that you'll face with it is the police, and then if you will be lucky enough, if you will come there at 5 a.m. and 4 a.m. or some people just like even from the day before, you will go to the ministry, because like there's a lot of foreigners, especially Ukrainians, some of the Vietnamese, and it's like really difficult to get there. I don't know why they don't have the normal system, but this is just a Ministerstvo vnitra České republiky, the perfect place. So this was my first time when I get there, and I didn't know Czech at all. Like I was in Czech Republic for 1 month, probably 2, and for some people maybe who is watching this video, they will think like, Diana, but how is it possible that you didn't learn language at least on like easy basic in 1-2 months? Why you didn't work hard? And I will tell you why. Because as I said before, it's difficult. When you move to another countries, you're overloaded with everything. And every single minute of your life, that's like already as a job. You're like working on the new places, understanding the new places, just new shops, new language, new buses, new system, new architecture, like everything new. And most of the time, most of the people, of course, we are different. You don't have this power for learning language so hard in the first month. So I came here and I didn't know Czech at all yet, but I was just like, hope that they can speak English. Spoiler, no, they cannot. I just think that this is how people get the job in Ministerstvo vnitra. You just come here, they ask you if you know English. If you don't know, you are hired. Like, really, I'm sorry, but that's why. So yeah, I'll only check. And by some way, when she was asking me, I needed to make some, like write some list about me. And she, like, for example, asking me, imeno, vaše imeno, and this is like your name. And I understand, because, like, for example, in Ukrainian, it will be vaše ім'я. So that's like really similar. And this is what helps me with the Czech. This is just the fact that I'm Ukrainian, because our languages is kind of similar, but still different languages. So yeah, but somehow, some way, something I was understanding. But then she asked me where I was living before. And the funny situation that I was sure that she asked me how did I get to Czech Republic. I don't know. I don't even remember how it sounded in Czech already. I don't remember it. But she asked me where I was living. And I heard, how did you get to Czech Republic? And I said, autobus. So, like, I thought that she's asking how did I get to Czech Republic, and I get there through Poland to Czech Republic by bus. And I said, autobus. And it's bus. I'm sorry that I didn't translate it. But for her, how it sounded like, where were you living before? In a bus. Like before Czech Republic, in a bus. And she just covered her face like this, and she was like, "Ты пичу жила в автобусе." Like, motherfucker, she was living in a bus. Like, fuck. And then she like asked me one more time, and I understood it, and I was like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry." And I told her that where I was living before. But this is just the funny situation, I guess, because even she was laughing. I don't know how is it possible that this situation, that her reaction did look for me rude, because I would laugh also. Like, this is the funny situation as hell. You just ask the person when he was living, and he's saying it in the bus, and I didn't know Czech yet, so at all. I didn't even learn it yet, so I wasn't offended that someone is pissed off about my level of Czech. And now I want to just make the small reminder that I just see now that the video will be kind of long, and I'm sorry if you expect some more facts or something useful. No, probably no, you will not find it on this channel. Everything I want to is just share information, share emotions, and so you can watch my videos and it will be something just like the talk with your friend. Just you were just sitting with your friend and la 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 about the situation, how she moved to another country or something like this. Yeah, so for me it's important sometimes to make pause in the facts, in the situation, and tell more about my emotions. And of course I can make some mistakes, some pauses where they shouldn't be, or tell more about the situation that no one will be interested in. But as I said again, this is my first video, I'm trying my best. So if you watched till this moment, please leave your comment, write something. I would be interested to hear your stories, to hear your situations with the foreign languages, or just situations about immigration. I would be really interested. So, and the last story, and the fifth that I will tell. So we were choosing the chair in Jusk or Jisk. I don't know. This is like IKEA. We were choosing the chair, and we were just standing in the shop, and there was the guy who was working there. It was like really few days ago, so I already was like on my level of Czech that I'm now. That now, of course, I think that like not bad. He just asked us, "Můžu vám poradit?" Like, can I help you with something? And I don't know why. I don't know how it happened. I think that it's just echo of the shop, this acoustic of the shop, because we didn't catch his words at all. And he just like, "Můžu vám něco poradit?" And we, just three of us, just me, my mom, and my dad, we were just sure that he was asking if we can if he can go like around us, if we can just move a little bit. So everyone just moved to the wall like a little bit and said, yo, like like yes, of course. And he was just watching it at us like this. Because we thought that he's asking if he can go, like we just like on his way, and we were just yes, of course, like of course. And he who asked if he can help us, like what the fuck? Like I asked them if I can help, and they said yes. It was awful. And then he asked one more time, můžu vám něco poradit? So probably he was like, I don't know how to react in this situation. And we were like, no, děkuju. Like, no, thank you. Finally we understood what he was asking. But then he went away, and we just, three of us, like me, my mom, and my dad, were just looking at each other and like, why? So guys, this is all the stories that I wanted to tell. This is all the stories that I remembered yesterday and today. And I think that if I remember more, or if something more will happen, and this is possible, like this is 100%, that something funny will happen again, I will tell it in another video. Let me know if it's interesting for you in the comment section. And in the end of the video, I wanted to say that I really would like to support all the people who are going through the immigration, because I know that it's not easy, that it's not how the people show in their Instagram. That immigration, travel, that's kind of romanticized now in this era of Instagram. And I want to say that like I'm against it, because personally I think that sometimes it would be maybe useful to romanticize your own life, but for the viewers, for the people who watch you, it can be kind of disappointed that you watch how other people live their perfect life in immigration, and you think that it's something wrong with you, but it's not. And this is kind of the words that I want to tell to myself, but I'm telling this here to camera so I can watch it one more time and remind myself that, Diana, don't watch other people's life, or watch, but take only the best and something that would help you, not to make you think that you're wrong in something. So I hope that on this channel, on the channel that I hope will grow, I will make some cozy place where I can tell the stories about my immigration, about another stuff, just as what's going on in my life. We will see, just so you can watch me as a just friend. And in comment section, the people would share their experience and just support each other by some way. So guys, thank you for the time that you spend it for this video. I hope it was interesting for you. I hope it was kind of funny or supportive. And so press the like if you liked it. Write in the comment section something. Of course, subscribe, because I will make the new videos. And see you in the next video. Bye.